K-pop stans who live in Utah only have 3 moods. Oh my god, Jungkook is so attractive. Gets married to Jebediah and has 14 children. Dies. So, I live in Utah, and growing up, I only knew 3 Asians, which was my mom, my dad, and my brother. And so I was basically the closest thing that Utah had to Jungkook. I'm also the closest thing that Utah has to having Bruce Lee, Jackie Chan, Goku. Anyways, it's pretty awesome because I'll be walking around Salt Lake City sometimes and people will go like, oh my god, is that Mao Zedong? And I'll be like, 早上好，中国，现在我有冰淇淋，冰淇淋. So if anyone ever tells you that they met a famous Asian guy in Utah, I mean, not to brag or anything, but that was me. And you know for a fact that it was me because no famous people would ever come to Utah on their own volition. Anyways, my life is pretty awesome, and I've actually got a really successful career as a Xi Jinping impersonator in Utah, but it actually started to backfire on me a couple of years ago. So a couple of years ago, I was at a community college and my buddies were telling me that this girl in my class was kind of into me. Now keep in mind that I wasn't exactly attracted to this girl because I've got pretty high standards. I've already decided that the only people that I'm going to date in this lifetime are Aurelia from League of Legends, Divine Sword Aurelia from League of Legends, Margot Robbie, and Mythmaker Aurelia from League of Legends. Anyways, my ego was through the roof after finding out that this girl was into me. But then I started to notice something a little strange every single time that I talked to her. Because every single time that we talked, we would always talk about K-pop or BTS or some other goofy Korean related subject. I'd sit there and I'd be like, hey, how'd you do on the marketing project? And she'd be like, did you hear Blackpink's newest album? Or do you know Jin from BTS? Now listen, alright, I like mentally ill women as much as the next guy, but this is a little bit too mentally ill for me. And then one time she turned on her phone screen and I looked at it and it was Jungkook from BTS. And right then and there, I was like, ah. So I guess she figured that if she dated me, it would be like she was dating a really watered down version of Jungkook. And you know what, to her credit, me and Jungkook do look kind of similar. Like we both have hair, we both have nice smiles. He's 5'10" and I'm 5'6", which is like close enough. And if his schlong is 2 inches long as well, then we're basically twins at this point, you know what I mean? Anyways, if I had a nickel for every single time that a woman started talking to me and I thought that they were interested, and then they just slowly revealed themselves to be diehard K-pop fans, I'd have 6 nickels. You see, Asian men in Utah only have 4 moves. Women start talking to them, they feel unstoppable and the world revolves around them. The woman turns out to have several BTS stan accounts on Twitter, ego destroyed. So the reason as to why I made this video today is actually to send a message to Jungkook himself. So Jungkook, if you're watching this, and trust me, I know that you are, my brother in Christ, please stop cramping my style. You live all the way in Korea and you are stealing my women, my hoes, from all the way across the world. And you know what, Jungkook? At this point, I'm running out of options, you know what I mean? Like, the only options that I have left are to take a ton of steroids and become a 5'6" meatball, or to take a ton of estrogen and become a 5'6" femboy. And you know what? Neither one of these options is exactly desirable for me. So at this point, there's only one reasonable option that either of us can take. You have to shave yourself bald. Listen, I don't want to give you an ultimatum like this, but it's really the only way, my brother. Alternatively, you should consider dyeing your hair blonde or blue or a rainbow or some goofy colors. That way people can tell us apart more easily. Or, you know, you can subscribe to me and give me a shout out and maybe give me like $1 billion and then everything will be forgiven. Anyways, my name is Tony Tai, aka Asian Bruce Lee, aka the greatest Mao Zedong impersonator on this side of the Mississippi, and I'll catch you in the next one. See ya.